He painted one of the most famous faces in history, but he was far more than a painter. Leonardo da Vinci was an artist, inventor, scientist, engineer, anatomist, architect, and visionary. Centuries before airplanes existed, he sketched flying machines. Centuries before modern tanks, he designed armored vehicles. Who was this mysterious genius? This is the incredible story of Leonardo da Vinci. Birth of a genius. Leonardo da Vinci was born on April 15, 1452, in the small village of Vinci, Italy. He was born outside marriage. At the time, this could have limited opportunities, but fate had different plans. Young Leonardo spent his childhood exploring nature. Birds fascinated him, flowing water fascinated him, plants fascinated him. While other children played, Leonardo observed. He asked questions nobody else asked. Why do birds fly? Why does water move the way it does? How does the human body work? His curiosity had no limits. Apprentice in Florence. At age 14, Leonardo became an apprentice in the workshop of Andrea del Verrocchio. This workshop was one of the finest in Florence. Here he learned painting, sculpture, engineering, design. And very quickly, his talent became obvious. Legend says Leonardo painted an angel so beautifully that even his master was amazed. The rise of an artist. Florence was the center of the Renaissance. Competition was intense. Young artists fought for recognition. Leonardo stood out because he blended art with science. He studied shadows. He studied light. He studied anatomy. He wanted paintings to look alive. Milan and the court of Ludovico Sforza. Leonardo moved to Milan. There he worked for Ludovico Sforza. Interestingly, he introduced himself not as a painter, but as an engineer. He offered designs for bridges, weapons, military machines, architecture. The Last Supper. The Last Supper became one of the most famous paintings ever created. Leonardo spent years perfecting every detail. Every facial expression tells a story. Every gesture reveals emotion. The masterpiece transformed art forever. The Scientist. While others slept, Leonardo studied. He filled thousands of notebook pages. He investigated anatomy, physics, hydraulics, astronomy, engineering. His notebooks remain among the most extraordinary documents in history. The human body. Leonardo secretly dissected human bodies. This was controversial and difficult, yet his anatomical drawings were centuries ahead of their time. He accurately drew muscles, bones, organs. The heart-modern doctors still admire his work. Flying machines. Leonardo dreamed of flight. He studied birds for years, then he designed flying machines, although they never flew. His ideas inspired future aviation. The Mona Lisa, perhaps the most famous painting in human history. Why is she smiling? Why is the portrait so captivating? The mystery continues today. Millions visit museums just to see this masterpiece. Leonardo imagined tanks, parachutes, helicopters, diving equipment, mechanical devices. Many inventions appeared centuries before technology could build them. Final years in France. Near the end of his life, Leonardo accepted an invitation from Francis I of France. He moved to France. There he was honored as a living legend. Legacy of a genius. Leonardo died in 1519, but his influence never ended. His art changed painting, his science influenced research, his inventions inspired engineers. More than 500 years later, the name Leonardo da Vinci still represents human genius itself. Some people master one skill. Leonardo mastered dozens. Artist, inventor, scientist, engineer, visionary. The world may never see another mind quite like Leonardo da Vinci.